All right, everybody, welcome back to the Friday Night Prepper Pre-Party Show. I hope you all are having a good Friday. I am really excited to do this one tonight because tonight is a no-stress stream. We were always talking about the horrible things that are going on in the world, and I know that's part of the channel, but every once in a while, I like the emotional break of being able to just have a little bit of fun with the audience. So this is going to be the rules video for how to enter for the giveaway, which will be next Friday. Okay, so you want to pay attention tonight as I'm going to give you very, very clear instructions. And if you have any questions, tonight is the night to ask them. I'm going to go over all that in just a little bit, but I want to give people a chance to go ahead and get past ads, notifications, and all that kind of stuff. As always, we have only a few rules here. Number one, don't be racist. Number two, don't be sexist. Number three, be respectful to the mods. And if ever when I have guests on, be respectful to the guests. And number four, if you disagree with myself or anybody in chat, it's okay. Just articulate your point. Be intellectual. Don't just be like, you're stupid. Okay, tell me why you disagree with me. If you don't add anything to the conversation, generally speaking, it's probably going to be deleted. That being said, we do welcome some disagreement here. And there's been many, many times where I come in with an opinion and then something that somebody says in the audience, something that is said in the audience has helped me to change my mind and my thinking. So don't be afraid to disagree and tell me why you think I'm wrong with things, okay? I hope you all are having an awesome Friday. Let's say hi to the chat. I saw a couple people already. Roman Prepper was in here earlier. Thank you so much, Pete. I hope you're having a good day. Scott Hummer, thank you so much. Usually one of my first ones here. I always appreciate you. Sassy Gal Prepping, how are you doing tonight? It's good to see you. And Sassy Gal Prepping's got some new videos out, y'all. Make sure you check those out. I didn't get notifications. I didn't know until like I actually went to check out her channel, which I do periodically. For there's about 150 of you that I periodically will check just to make sure that like, did I miss something? And sure enough, she's got a couple new videos. So you may have missed those notifications too. Make sure you check out our friend Sassy Gal Prepping. Rural 2IC, Lazarus Long, Scorpion Metals, how y'all doing? Appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, and I hope you're having a great Friday. Utah Mike, good to see you, my friend. James, yeah, we got some thunder going on here too. If I get disconnected, it's not YouTube or anything like that, because I'm not talking about anything super controversial tonight. So it's just the thunderstorm. If that happens for some reason, if I get disconnected because we lose power or whatever, don't worry. We'll either get it back on tonight or tomorrow in the live stream. I'll make sure you guys have the rules for how we're going to do this. Alicia Blaze, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good night. All right, let's go ahead and do a quick sponsor, a quick thank you to our sponsor. This video is actually sponsored by AppMex, which you should see. I hear you, Lord. I don't know if you guys could pick that up on the mic, but that was a pretty good one. The storm is pretty close right now. Lord, please get us through this stream and keep everybody safe too. This video, let's start over. This video is actually sponsored by AppMex. I've got a little scrolling thing down there on the bottom, of the scrolling banner on the bottom. AppMex has been one of the great brands for me to work with. They are my official source for silver and gold. Maybe you're thinking about adding a little silver and gold to your financial preps. We are in times of financial uncertainty. Maybe you want to get yourself an American Silver Eagle like this beauty. Or maybe you're interested in getting yourself a Canadian maple leaf like that gorgeous coin there. Or maybe you want to make the plunge and get yourself a little bit of gold like that gold eagle there. Silver and gold is just one part of my financial prep that I think is an important part of preparedness. I like silver and gold because it's a tangible asset that's basically anonymous, and basically you can take it anywhere in the world and convert it to the local currency. So make sure you check out AppMex for your silver and gold needs, and please use my link down below. It helps them to know, am I doing a good job to get the message out? All right. So thank you so much to AppMex for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate working with you as a brand. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next part of this. I want to say a shout out to the Independent Prepper on Instagram. I did a little post over there on Instagram. Actually, it's the thumbnail for this video. And I said, by the way, that's not the city that I live in. If anybody names it, I'd give them a shout out. So the thumbnail that you see there is actually for Calgary. And I just got back from Calgary a couple weeks ago. Had an awesome time. The people of Canada are amazing. Really hope that I can get back there at some point in the future. It was so beautiful. People were fun, really fun and amazing. And we had, had a little bit of fun banter going with a couple people about, the what's going on between the United States and Canada, but people were super nice to us, and weather was beautiful for us. And what a beautiful country. My gosh, what a beautiful country. It's going to make an excellent state. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Canada. We're not going to do that to you. All right. So that's the city on the cover was Calgary. And yeah, congratulations to the independent prepper. All one word on Instagram. Are you all hearing that on the mic? Is it picking up the boomers? Wow. That was a good one. That was close. Woo. All right. Next thing is I want to let you guys know, please, I know this is going to sound like a weird one. Please do not order anything on my Teespring shop right now. We're having some problems with Teespring. I'm trying to deal with their customer service. They are like weeks behind on orders. I don't want anybody ordering anything until I can either straighten this out. And if I can't straighten it out with Teespring, I will be picking a new online shop to work with. So I don't want you guys to order something from the shop and then be like, how come it never got delivered? Or why is it taking 2 months to get to me? Till they straighten their stuff out. Just hold off, please. I hope that they can work it out. I've been working with Teespring for a couple of years. I like the merchandise that they've put out for me. But if we can't work it out, it's okay. I'll find a new shop to work with. So for now, don't do any of that. All right. So next question is, what kind of GAW do you want? What kind of giveaway do you want? We've got a couple choices here, and I want you to vote on this. So I'm going to throw in, there's no brands on this one. I'm not actually even pursuing that right now. Not looking for any sponsorships on this giveaway. When we get to 10K, we will do that, just like when we did the 5K one, where it was a big giveaway and I gave away thousands of dollars in merch. We will do that when we get to 10K. This is a smaller one, so I'm just going to put up some of my own money, and we're going to do Amazon cards, which means that if you can order from Amazon anywhere in the country and I can get a code to you, you are eligible. So you do not have to be a resident of the United States or present in the United States or receive mail in the United States to get this one. What I'm going to do is, if you win, you'll get the code via email. So you will have to communicate with me via email. But we'll go over all the rules here in just a second. So the voting that I want you guys to do is, I'm going to throw $100 at this, and you guys can vote. Vote one if you want me to make one big gift card. So one winner. That's it. There'll just be one winner, and they get $100, so they can do something nice with it. $100 can get you some pretty nice piece of kit or gear for your prepping or whatever, or some dehydrated food, whatever, however you want to use it. Maybe you need some clothes for your kid's school. I don't care. It's however you want to use it. So that's option one. If you want me to do all $100, but it's just one giveaway. Okay. Option two would be, there'll be a first place prize of 50, and then probably a couple prizes of 10 each or something like that, or maybe there'll be a second prize of 20 or something like that, but there'll be a couple prizes, but the main prize will be 50. Okay, so you have to vote now. I want you guys to vote in chat. Either one, if you want it all in one big prize for $100, one person takes it all in Amazon cards, or two, you want me to split it up. Let me say hi to chat here while you guys are voting. So who did I miss? Radio Jonesy, how are you doing tonight? Appreciate you tuning in all the way from Tasmania. Love that. Thank you. Southern Tier Prepper, how are you doing? Thank you for helping to moderate. Appreciate you. Vanessa Kitty, if I didn't say the storm is really close, y'all. If Vanessa Kitty, if I didn't say hi to you before, I apologize. Hello, I hope you're having a good night. Oh, you guys can hear the thunder. Okay, thank you, Sassy. Not hearing the boomer, Scott says. Okay. Steve, how are you doing tonight? Appreciate you. Yeah, so I don't know if Mike did specifically Southern Tier Prepper, but I've spoken to a few other channels. Actually, no, Mike did. Yes, Mike told me. He was one of the other channels that have told me they're having problems with it as well. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Earl. Amazon cards are fun. And the fun thing about Amazon cards is, unlike when I do the gear I have to, unfortunately, it has to be for United States residents or people who can receive mail in the United States only. I ran into logistical problems with my first giveaway with people who are overseas, and there's certain things I can't ship to you overseas because your countries have restrictions on things like knives, or even like even sending money, like precious metals is considered money. Sending that to another country can get caught up in customs and stuff like that. So when I do merchandise and gear and stuff like that, I just can't ship that outside the United States. So it's nice to shake it up a little bit and do the Amazon cards where my international audience can be a part of this one as well. Um, yeah, I turn a lot of money over to Amazon as well. STP. All right, Mike says one big prize. STP says two. Gene, thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Hello from Chicago. Appreciate that. Disabled and prepping says two. I see a lot of twos now. Twos. Only vote once, please. Make sure I only see your vote once. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of twos. One Scott Hummer's got a one. Gwenda says one. All right, it looks like we're going to scroll down a little bit more. But I think the twos have it. If you see me flinching, guys, it's because the storm is like right over us. Merch stores, okay. The only problem is they don't come on shipping if ordered. Yeah. They so I think the way this works is these merch stores like subcontracted out to all these print shops across the world. So like you may order 3 things and you get one on Tuesday, you might get the next one next Friday, and you might not get the other one for a month from now. It's not the best system. I wish that they had a system where like Teespring was printing and delivering themselves, but I think they're subcontracting it, and I think that's part of the problem. Yeah, Amazon maybe. Oh, I'm sorry. You're okay. I got you. I misunderstood. Yeah, we're okay. Southern Tier Prepper. They're just loud. It's making me flinch because they're loud. All right, so we're gonna go with 2. Looks like that's the vote. So we'll do one. I'm gonna write this down. One $50 Amazon gift card, and then several of like $10 ones. Okay. And the way this works, for those of you who are new to my channel, if you've never seen this before, and again, stay with me because I'm going to tell you how to enter here tonight. Let me see. I'm going to go share screen. Share screen. All right. So I'm going to take you over to the wheel of names. Bear with me here. All right. So those of you who've been with me before, you've seen this before when I do my giveaways. We do the wheel of names, and I don't do like wheel of death like some people do. So what happens is, let's say that I do $10 Amazon card. We spin it. Okay. Butters won. And then what I do is Butters comes back to it. So if you win the third place prize, the way I do my giveaways, you're off the board now. You don't get to also win the 50. Well, you know what? I'll put everybody back on for the first place prize, but you don't get to win multiple $10 cards. Okay. So everyone will be back on the board for the first place prize. Or maybe we'll do that first. That's probably the easier way to do is I'll do the first place prize first. So then as we're going through the $10 cards, we spin. And it looks like it's going to be Beavis. Okay, so Beavis wins a $10 card. Beavis comes off the board. He's not eligible for another prize. That's how we do it, okay? Now, let me go back to StreamYard. All right, so any questions about that, throw them in chat now. I want to make sure you guys got this. So how are you going to enter? Well, what I want you to do is when this stream ends, or sometime this weekend, sometime before next Friday, actually, because I'm going to close this as of, we'll say, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time next Friday is the deadline to be entered into this. So how do you get entered into it? On this video here that we're doing right now, you're going to go into comments, not chat, comments. And the comments are only going to be available after this closes. And sometimes it takes YouTube a little while for it to like roll through it. So it might not immediately be available, but you're going to go back to this video and you're going to enter the comment onward to 10K. And I'm going to put that in chat right now, so you know what I'm saying. And I'll put it on the board here. Onward to 10K. Okay, so to enter, you're going to do this on GAW means giveaway, Gene. So you're going to put this onward to 10K in comments after this video is done, not chat, comments. Okay. So, and you have to do that by next Friday at 12 to be put on the board. Okay. No, Gene, not in chat, not in chat, in comments after this is done, after this video is done. All right. All right. So let's keep going. I'm going to read you the full rules here, and they're also going to be in the description. So if you need to come back and check this, they're going to be in the description, and I'll probably end up posting them on a community post too, so nobody can say I didn't know the rules, Sarge. All right, so if you go into the description of this video, you'll see it. This contest giveaway is not in any way affiliated with YouTube, X, Meta, or any related platform mentioned or brands that I sometimes talk about. Participants must be residents. No, we said that, and for this one, in fact, I'm going to take that out. After this video, you do not have to be a resident of the United States or be able to receive mail in the United States. What you are going to do is, if you're one of the winners chosen, you're going to email me, and I'll give you the email next week. So you don't have to be present next week, but you're going to have to check it to see if you won. And if you don't email me within, we'll say, a week, I'll give you a week. If you don't email me within a week, so too bad. I'll keep the Amazon card. All right. Or I'll save it for the next giveaway instead. Follow specific instruction mentioned in the drawing. So if you guys have questions, put them in chat now. I'll check that in a minute. Failure to follow instructions may make your entry ineligible. You must be 18 years of age. Okay. If you're not 18 years of age, get a parent to do this for you. Okay. Winner will be randomly selected on next week's live stream, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Winner will be given instructions on how to contact me to verify that you are the recipient and to get that code to you. Okay. There's no cash substitute. Don't ask me for cash. I don't got it. If you win and do not contact me within, I wrote 14 days here, so I'll give you 14 days. I'll stick to what I wrote. If you don't contact me within 14 days, you forfeit your prize. Content creator, me, and the winner must comply by all relevant federal, state, local laws, rules, and regulations, including US sanctions. Content creator and participants cannot infringe upon or encourage the infringement upon any third-party rights or participation in any unlawful activity. Content creator will not ask you to give me the rights or transfer ownership of your entry. I'm not going to say, hey, why don't you donate it back to me? Content creator will ship to the winner at my cost. It will be an email, and you'll get a code through your email. You are not required to hit the like button. Content creator believes that in good faith, I'm in compliance with federal, state, and local laws for continental U.S. participants. You need to check your laws, make sure you're in compliance. The content creator will not be held liable if you are not in compliance with your local laws. This is the entry video. Okay. YouTube is not a sponsor again or affiliated with this in any way. Participants agree to release YouTube from any liability related to this contest. Any state, local, or federal taxes are your responsibility. If you have to pay taxes on winnings, you own that, not me. The content creator is not responsible for paying any taxes on the prize. The participants absolve me and my associated LLC from any legal responsibility for this, acknowledging that if you choose, you are the chosen winner, and if taxes are due, it's your responsibility. Privacy notice, the content creator will ask the winner to notify him by an email provided during the drawing to provide a mailing address. In this case, it's going to be an emailing address. The information will be used to coordinate the delivery of the prize, in this case, an Amazon code, and it will not be shared. I will not share your email information with anybody else or use it to market anything with you. In fact, unless you say to me, yes, I want to stay in contact with you, I will use it for this, and then I will not use your email again unless we have a reason to stay in touch with each other, like some of the other people in the chat here I collaborate with, or their moderators and things like that. Unless ordered by a judge. If a judge is to subpoena my information, then I have to provide that, of course. Participants agree to not hold me or my affiliated LLC liable for any errors, claims, or damages. Myself, my spouse, and any paid employees of my LLC that are associated with the brand Prepping with Sarge are not allowed to claim a prize. Unpaid moderators may. So if you're an unpaid moderator, you are eligible to participate in this, and you are eligible to win. In fact, we've had moderators win in the past. Contract workers, such as models. Sometimes I've used models for different things. Actors, artists, photographers. Yes, I've used all of the above. that are hired for specific projects that have worked for me in the past are also eligible as long as they are not regularly employed by this brand. Okay. So I can also tell you that there is nobody in that category that I've worked with in the last few months. So any of that stuff kind of goes back a little bit further. Former employees of the brand and LLC are eligible if they have been separated from employment with me by at least 30 days. Okay. So those are your rules. Let me go back to chat and I'll go over the entry information one more time. Okay. And then I got a couple more little things. And then we're probably going to start winding this one down. Let me just check my notes here. All right. All right. Let's go back up. I want to check, see if I had any questions here related to, yeah. So you guys do not put onward to 10K in chat. It's going to be in the comments after this video is done. Okay. Let's see. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate that. If Mike wins, the game is rigged. Mike is an unpaid mod, folks. Mike is not on payroll. Actually, none of the mods are on payroll, y'all. None of the mods are on payroll. So they're all eligible. Taxation is theft. Wow. Hey, Moonsprout, it's good to see you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. You do not have to like this video or the next week's video. It's okay if you don't. Hey, Mike, it's good to see you. Appreciate you. I was just telling everybody earlier that I'm asking everybody in my audience to not buy anything from my Teespring shop for a while until Teespring can get their act together or I choose another shop to work with. If I don't win, can I demand a respin? No. I want to use models. I can put you in touch with some people so they did some good work for me for my merch. That's the other thing that sucks. Like if I end up having to use a new merch store, like I put some money into that stuff, guys, and if I can't get like the same colors and stuff like that I've done, or even the same products, then I mean then I'm just out of that money. And that's, I know, I get it, it's the cost of doing business, I get it. Did I get the no? I've done, it's the same rules that I've been doing for all my giveaways that I've done since I think my first one might have been 500 subscribers. And then I started doing it at every 1,000 after that. Stevie. Mike's not entering. Hi, Sarge and everyone. Hey, Tammy, it's good to see you. Appreciate you. It's Bacon. You want to do some modeling for me if I have to create some new merch? Teespring, yeah. So that's, yeah, we were talking about that. I don't know. They got to get their act together somehow. It's really frustrating. But I'm not going to have people in my audience spend their hard-earned cash and like wait 2 months for something. That's ridiculous. Like either they get this together or I'll find a new shop to work with. Yep, I hear you, Steve. I hear you. Well, Wayne, you know, honestly, a couple years ago, I thought they were pretty decent to work with. Occasionally there'd be a little problem, but the customer service I thought was really good about fixing it. But it's just something's going on now that like even like I had filed a customer service ticket about my incident, and it said we'll be back to you within 24 hours. Nobody got back to me. I literally had to go back in and file another ticket and basically wait and chat until somebody was available, and it said, okay, you're the next person in the queue. Your estimated wait time is 1 to 3 minutes. And then it said, your estimated wait time is 1 to 5 minutes. And then it said, your estimated wait time is 7 to 8 minutes. And it just kept going up and up and up. And I'm like, well, what the heck? Was I next in line or not? And so just really unhappy with them right now. And I hope that we don't have to sever this business relationship. But if we do, we do. All right. I don't see any other questions there. Let me see. By the way, thanks for joining us, Wayne. I don't know if I said hi earlier. Tactical Muffin Top, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. STP, that's happened to me too, especially with Wayne's channel, his older channel. YouTube used to unsubscribe me from his channel repeatedly, and then not only that, they're really screwed around with Wayne. I would have to go searching for his former channel, which was the Ungrateful Peasant, and it wouldn't show it to me. Even like I was searching for Ungrateful Peasant and it wouldn't show it to me. And Maccabeus too. I had a hard time finding Maccabeus several times. Like you'd search for his name and it just wouldn't show it to you. They screw with some channels, and then you say, well, I feel like I'm being shadow banned. Oh, there's no such thing as shadow banning. It feels like gaslighting sometimes. 2 months hot try. Oh man, so they came from Poland. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's not good. That's not good, guys. And I get it. Oh, no problem, Steve. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I get it that there's supply chain issues, everybody. I get it. I totally understand that. But communication is not in short supply. Like, if you're going to be delayed by 6 weeks for a t-shirt, then you should be emailing me and say, sorry, we got some supply chain issues. There's going to be some delays. Would you like to continue your order, or would you like to be refunded? Nope. We just take your money. Yeah, no. So your new channel, Becoming Dangerous, I've been able to find that, which I mean, go figure. It's hard to figure out like how they do this stuff. Yeah, and I did that back in the day when I was in college. That was one of my little part-time jobs to earn a little bit of spending money. Was I was a call service operator, whatever you call it, helper. People yell at you all the time. It's not fun. You get yelled at the whole shift. It is gaslighting, isn't it? All right, so let's go last time, and then I'm going to start to close this one out. So when we close this out, okay, if the video is not immediately available, then just give it a little bit of time. Sometimes YouTube does that, but this is your phrase. I'm going to put it on the big board again. You're going to put this in. You're going to put onward to 10K in the comments section, not chat that we're doing right now. This is chat. Comments is what is underneath the video afterwards. You're going to put onward to 10K in there, and that's going to be make you eligible to go on the board next week. And you'll need to have that in by 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll need your comment in there, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time next Friday. Okay. No. Actually, what I did, I've joked around about that though. I've said, like, you know what, I probably should open an OnlyFans, but nobody wants to look at a bald, fat, old dude. And then people always comment, "Oh, you'd be surprised." No, what I did was I sold contracts for my customer services, I guess what you would call it. I sold contracts for BFI, Browning Ferris Industries, the the trash collectors. That was one of the jobs that I had in college. All right, so here we go. Ending with a positive message, or I guess just a message. Number one, I want to say the entire prepping community, I think more than most people, is keenly aware of the impacts of things like flooding and how that can rip people's lives apart. For people from Texas, our heartfelt empathy and prayers go out to anybody that was affected by the flooding this week. And for those who've lost loved ones, especially those little kids in the camp, I have no words except that I'm so sorry. And I work with trauma victims, and so I see the pain of people who've been through that kind of trauma. I understand the pain that you're sitting with, at least as an observer and somebody who's a therapist, as best as I can understand that. And just know that we are all with you in spirit and prayer and empathy. And I am so sorry for your loss, very truly. And for the rest of us, I think let's end with that. I've talked before about how I lost a vehicle in a flash flood years ago. It's just a vehicle, just a thing. And I lost some of my prepping gear that was in there. It's just stuff. It's not people, right? That can be replaced. This weekend, really take that mindfulness of the moment to enjoy your family and the time that you have with them. Because if there's anything we learned from this, is that it can be ripped away from you in seconds, and you don't know when that's going to happen. So make sure, mend what relationships you can. If you can't mend those relationships, then at least let go of any anger that you have for that person. You don't need to necessarily have them in your life if they've mistreated you, but also don't hold on to that anger. It's not good for you. And there may be some spiritual component to that energy that connects you and them too. So let that go and grant forgiveness if you can. Okay. And I want to say so much that I really truly appreciate this audience. I look forward to talking to you all every week. And thank you so much for getting us to 7,000, y'all. For everybody who's been part of these live streams from the beginning, for everybody who's joined us recently, for everybody who's ever collaborated and come on my channel as a guest, whoever shouted out this channel in your community post section, I am truly, truly grateful. This is just one more stepping stone for us. 10K is the next big step for us, and we're going to get there together. Y'all have a great weekend. Keep planting your seeds. Keep stacking your silver. This is Prepping with Sarge. Don't forget to enter the comment. Onward to 10K. And maybe I'll be able to close out the stream. All right, here we go.